So first question, totally not with anything to do with the game. How did you decide to go with the mismatched shoes?
Uh, I had two of the same shoe. They were different colors, and they were our colors, so I figured why not.
Get any feedback from anybody? Anybody on any other team saying, hey, your shoes don't match, nothing like that?
Surprisingly not, but, so some people like it, some people compliment me for it, other people kind of make that weird little face when they see it, but, yeah, nothing bad.
I think a lot of people look at your game, the way you play, and see a lot of Emmett there. You're similar build, long, you should be able to defend well, get your hands in the passing lane, but shoot it and create your own shots. Are there things that you look at from him that you try to incorporate in your game a little bit?
I wouldn't say from him directly, but I would say that I look at his game kind of how do I play off of it in a way that we can be out there, being that we look so similar, we could confuse people a lot. Like there's been multiple possessions where dudes that are supposed to be guarding me have been running down the court next to him, and then they make like kind of that face like, wait, what? And then they'll run over to me. So like I just try to find those like weird little moments like that we can use to our advantage.
What do you have to do, or what's important for you to do to get off to a good start in a game?
I gotta get myself involved, whether that be defensively, getting stops on the glass, getting rebounds, or on offense, and inserting myself in there in the moments where I can.
Playing in a tournament, obviously in the Big 12 championship, got to win, but you knew that there was still more games to come, even when the end of that tournament came. Does that make a little bit of a different outlook or feeling for this, that now hey, it's win in advance or that's it for this year?
Yeah, I mean, it's especially for the older guys, it's really your back's against the wall. It's win or go home at this point, so there's no reason you shouldn't leave everything you have on the floor.
Finally, rest has always been a big thing, with this team, with all the travel and everything. Feel like you got enough since the end of the Big 12 tournament?
I feel like it's just that part of the season where it's kind of you got to push through whatever you can, and there's not really enough rest for you to get fully back to where you need to be, but you got to work with what you got.
Finally, that last game in the Big 12 tournament, most everybody, coaches, players, admitted that the energy just wasn't there. Is there something that teams or this team can do to try to make sure that's there? I mean, I don't want to say it's just hyped up and yelling, but, to make sure that you're ready to hit the court and be ready to go from the opening tip?
I think it starts in the locker room, starts with our focus, but at the same time, those back-to-back days can do a lot on somebody's body, especially that we're not 15 anymore in AAU, getting them four games a day. But we just got it starts in the locker room. You can kind of feel the energy before every game with us. Like you kind of know how it's going to go just by how people are getting dressed, the energy that's going on in the locker room. So it'll be important for us to notice that, and if we see something wrong with it, then we got to correct it immediately.